that better? Yeah, that's better. So we should get to that screen. Ooh, it's my lower back. And how's it sounding? Sounds good. Awesome. Alrighty. Welcome to the stream, everybody who is here, or everybody watching this in the future. Gonna do some of the rest of the challenge stuff here. Starting off with our free 10 spin, because you know how it is. Maybe the Lady Luck will shine upon us, and an angry mango will bless us with his presence. Or curse us with his presence, since he's all the world's evils. That's actually a fair point that I didn't really think about. I just really want to see the Avenger card back. I've never gotten one. Of course I will eventually get one. One day. I swear that I will somehow get an Avenger class. It's inevitable after all, right? Maybe 2 years from now when Mama Nobu comes out. Or maybe I'll luck out and get Jalter as my first Avenger. Yeah, that'd be nice. Jalter's nice. But regardless of that, come on. Just want to see the back. Clearly, there's something about bed in there, so clearly you're tired, Shusaku, because that sentence started legible, but then, you know, there we go. I mean, you don't have to stick around, man. Sleep is important, dude. If you need to get some sleep, get some sleep. You stopped by, and that's awesome. But yeah, if you really need to go to bed, man, get some sleep. This will be posted on the YouTube sometime in the future. Your fingers went one key to the left. Nice. Very nice. Burn, burn, burn. He rushed into fire. Okay. Besides, the stream isn't probably going to be super long. It's not like there's any story to read. It's literally just me clearing out all the challenge stuff. And the eventual challenge quest, wherever that is. So I can't imagine that'll take long. You know? So if you need to sleep, man, get some sleep. Also, let's see. Assassin. You know, I remember Akabara mentioning that he soloed it with the Astolfo. So why don't we give that a try as well? Because why not? You just 3-turned everything? Wow. Impressive. 3-turning the challenges. If the game would load, thank you. So we need a game to stop making glitchy sounds, please. Hey, Akabara, welcome. You know, let's go with Kinto. And we'll bring a Gramps in the back lines with an Arash. Gramps can get the other. No, Gramps can get that one. Arash, you can get a K-scope, because why not? I see your Astolfo. Yep. I'm gonna use your Astolfo, because you said he can clear it out, so, you know, I figured, may as well. And then the last slot can literally go to almost anybody, so Saberlock can take it. We're going to, real quickly though, rearrange the squad. Since Shusaku said he can 3-turn everything, maybe I can as well. If the game wants to properly connect. Has anybody else been having these kinds of lag issues? Or is it just me? I mean, it's not the 7 o'clock, or, well, no. Okay. So that happened. I swear, if the game is if the servers are having a bad time right now, I am not going to be too happy. No lag on your end? Hang on. Oh no, I can't disconnect from my home internet because then I can't stream properly. I don't know what is going on here. Of course it'll change the screen size, because why not? Come on, game. You were working just fine a minute ago, and now you're going like crud. There we go. Maybe it just needed a restart here. Is a restart all you needed, game? Did you just need to restart to, you know, refresh your brain? And you're seriously gonna make... Please don't. It's gonna make me set everything up again. Oh, Baba yetu lietu chinu yetu no Baba yetu liet. Okay. Save a lot. There we go, it's actually going fast this time. Alright. So, one last little swaparoo. And probably can't 3-turn it because I don't have enough AoE, but maybe close to 3-turning it? I don't know. I'm not really concerned about currency during these challenge things because, I mean, there's so many better nodes. But, outside of all my troubles with the game, how's everybody doing? I know Shusaiku is very sleepy right now. And what about you, Akabara? And no, Arash is still only a 222. 222 and proud. Mainly because a lot of other servants take priority. Like Melt, who is a 9-10-10, you know? And I'm in QP hell again. You gotta work. Oh man, Shisaiku. Seriously, dude, if you need to sleep, get some sleep. Fair. That is a very fair point. You are correct in saying that skills don't cost much at the lower levels. But do keep in mind I also have a Merlin that I need to be powering up as well. And I'm kind of being lazy on that as well. And, you know, I have enough kaleidoscopes that it doesn't... And this is #humble. I think that's the right use of hashtag. Am I old that I don't know the proper use of hashtag? Well, regardless of that, Miss Loudon, Miss Gaze, Miss Smile. And, of course, Astolf was going to be weakened here. But, I've got enough kaleidoscopes that, you know, I can afford to field him with, the stuff. If you have 6 case hoops, you want a maximum break yours and use a maximum break mini scope for him. Okay, see, the thing is, I don't have a max limit broken, imaginary around. Yeah, I don't have a max limit broken imaginary around, I think is what it is. I've just, you know, not had that good of luck with that. Sometimes hard costs get high, so you want max limit break mini scope instead. Yeah, it's odd, I know, that I don't have it max limit broken. I just have the K-scope luck, not imaginary round luck. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of why I'm not so concerned about getting Arash's battery up, because I've got enough K-scopes. Party cost, yes, it is a thing to concern myself with, but, I mean, the only time I really use the K-scopes is when I'm farming, and I can farm fairly nicely. Nah, Akbara, we don't have the blessing of Astolfo and have max limit broken of all the 5-star CEs. Like the blessing of Astolfo, I'm sure gave you. Right? That's how you got it, right? From the blessing of Astolfo. Delicious dihydrogen oxide. Alright, and one last one. Ruler class in this as well. Might as well just stick with this. It's not gonna hurt. Oh, that's right, that's right. You had a tough time getting Astolfo, I remember now. Oh, okay, I get it. You were preparing for Astolfo so that he could be showered in only the best of things when he finally came home to you. Is that right, Akabara? Eh? Might as well. Arash, wipe this wave. Dihydrogen oxide? What's with the salt, man? Do you not like water? Or are you saying I should drink salt water? I mean, I could go and get some salt and put it in my water, but you know, that might not do so well for me. You know, that tends to not be a very recommended thing to do. Put salt in your water and drink it. That is right. Astolfo's got a 50% battery. He's a beast. Astolfo be beastie. And actually, Akabara, that just saying that brought a thought to my head. But what would you do if they released a limited time costume for Astolfo that had him wearing Mash's Dangerous Beast outfit? However, it cost $100 IRL. Would you shell out the cash? That is the question. I said Akabara, right? Did I say Akabara or Shisaiku? If so, then yeah. Oh man. No waifu wars or husbando wars in the comments. Or comments, chat. No waifu / husbando warring, please. Doot. I don't have another quick. Doot. You would buy a couple. As expected. As expected. Oh, by the way, Shusaiku, thank you so much for putting the max limit broken bronze CE on Ellie. Good lord, that is helping me farm so much. Because I need the bronze stuff. And you wouldn't believe how hard... I mean, it's a known node that, it's known that the golden node is sabers. So why aren't more peoples with sabers got the max limit broken bronzy? It just doesn't make sense to me. Ah. Oh, you got enough. You have 5 dangerous beasts, huh? Very nice. Lucky. You're a lucky man, Shisaiku. A very lucky man. How many Cleos did you get in farming those 5 dangerous beasts? You got a jack. I see. And only 1 silver, see? Ouch. Oh no, don't cry. No tears, no tears, no tears. I don't know what the Westerners' only qualifier is. Apparently Astolfo qualifies for it, so sure. Good lord, everybody is restricted. So Lancer. Kinda nervous to check. Oh wait, I don't even have... Does Merlin count as a Westerner? Because I need to see. Where are my casters? Okay, so... I don't think... Okay, so yeah. Can't use Astolfo because I need the buffs. Sorry, Akbar, please don't crucify me. But then... Who to use? You... Can I use Tama Lancer? No. Seba. Hey, Red Velvet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Better late than never. And yeah, Waver is indeed from England, so it's weird that he's not a Westerner. Actually, you bring up a very incredibly valid point there, Akbara. Okay, I need a Lancer. I have Ku. Okay, Ku, welcome to the squad, man. You're 444, but I literally can't use anybody else, so you're on. And... oh, I got Janta, too. I could have used Janta. Oh, well. Alright. It's alright, Shisaiku, man. You need to sleep. You need to sleep, because you got work today, man. So, thanks for coming out. Thanks greatly for coming out. It's been a pleasure having you. Have a good night's rest. They're using the spirit... What? That... Okay, that just doesn't sit right with me, because, I mean... It's even said that the spirit pretty much gave Waver control of all the powers, because he's a lazy bum. You know? So, I don't know, that's a little weird to me. Just a little bit. But how do you do, Red Velvet? As I said, better late than never. It is weird. It is very weird that they're restricting us so. For shame, game. For shame. And you know, I actually didn't look at all the Western servants. I'm sure there's some... Actually, why is X-Alter able to be used? She's from space. So, all of outer space is the Western world, then. Her X-Alter being able to come here. Very, very interesting. Wouldn't you all agree? And Avalon is clearly in the west as well. Oh, the west part of space. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Excuse my ignorance on not knowing about the western part of space. Man, I can't believe I forgot about the western part of space. That is a fair point. That is a very fair point. Do it like that. Headaches? Oh no. Headaches are no fun at all. Well, I hope you feel better, Red Velvet. A deer cannot be ill for too long, because if a deer is ill for too long, they start seeing things. Who knows? You might see Gilgamesh apologizing to Seba if you're ill for too long. And that would be weird. Right? Although in a note related to that, I guess apparently Seba's VA loves Gilgamesh and is a huge Gilgamesh fan. So yeah, that's fairly odd to me. And hilarious at the same time because yeah. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm weird. Am I weird? Feel free to not hold back and be brutally honest. Uh-oh. Gonna have to fight Seba's VA. I mean, she's a tiny thing from what I remember seeing. She's like, she is the definition of small. Nani? Have I entered into an alternate universe? Have I entered into an alternate universe? Here. Red Velvet giving up on Gil? Either I'm in an alternate universe, or Red Velvet has been replaced by something else. Have you been replaced by something else, Red Velvet? Or someone else? To say that you gave up on Gil. That'd be like Akabara saying that he's given up on ever getting a 5-star Astolfo. So strong is your love for Gilgamesh that it has engraved itself upon your spirit origin. Seba could probably do this, or Malter could probably do this, rather. I know! That's why it's so odd. Oh, okay. Okay, I get you now. Okay, I get you now. So you're at the stage of acceptance of Gil's... You've accepted that you hold a special place to Gilgamesh, and that he won't ever replace you, so it's fine if other people care for him. I see. I see. You have reached enlightenment, then. Red Velvet has reached the stage of enlightenment. Perhaps... Wait. When one reaches enlightenment, there's only one class available for them. The Saver class. Western martial arts, eh? And he is West, right? Oh, Sunzong. You silly goose, Sunzong. Boop. And doot. So Red Velvet has reached enlightenment. Now Akbara, you must be the next one to reach enlightenment as well. To reach enlightenment. I don't know. I guess we all will find enlightenment in our own way. A whole turn? Come on, Li Xuan, that's mean. Li Xuan is being a bully. Not letting me attack him for a whole turn. But, I know you said you have only been doing the farming for Guildfest, Red Velvet. How goes that? How goes the Guildfest? Is it awesome? Saba's the better one to get the buff here. Boop. Boop, boop. And I mean, I know you can't really understand most of the stuff because it's in Japanese, but how does the story seem for Guildfest 2019, which will be Guildfest 2021 for us? Oh! Oh, that's not gotta be fun. That has not gotta be fun. The ending looks funny? Well, I look forward to the ending in 2 years. Because, you know, the game is being a jerk face and holding out on us, not giving it to us for a whole 2 years. But that's life sometimes. Memeland, come do my bidding for me. Yes, that phrase makes sense. Who are you using right now? Out of curiosity. Ooh, neck. It is a new quest, right? Because I don't know why it's starting out with only 2 enemies, but okay. Thought for a moment I clicked the wrong quest or something. Ah, you have Tristan in JP. Interesting. Very interesting. Is Tristan a good servant, though? 'Cause, I mean, I actually don't think I've ever used him. Yeah. Because you fight against him in Camelot. He's not been a support servant anywhere except for the Halloween challenge quests, which is a horrible, horrible time to try out a support servant like Tristan. So yeah, I've never used Tristan before. Good. That's good to hear. You have a point. I forgot he was in CCC. I did forget. Kind of underpowered for being a 4-star Knight of the Round Table. Well, remember though, while he's the Knight of the Round Table, what we have him in is Archer form. He does have a Seba form, as posted in Red Velvet's Chaldea chat. Earlier today, was it? I think I saw. I'm pretty sure I saw it at least. Let's kill Mikun. Mikun must die. As much as it pains me to say that. And of course, there's no kill or overkill. I almost said overkill there, which would have been weird, but... I mean... I mainly lurk there, just silently watching everything, and having a good laugh at all things that are posted. Because there's a lot of... It's fairly funny. Chatting, the communication, the interactions. I'm a lurker. You passed out? Oh no. Why you passed out, Red Velvet? Wait, Red Velvet, were you imitating Infinity and not getting any sleep? And I guess Chusaiku, since he came here, even though he said he was about to go to sleep. Is there something about me that makes people not want to sleep? True, true. That is true. You do have insomnia. I remember you mentioning that you stayed up for, what, 5 days in a row it was before? Yeah, you said 5 days before, I think it was. Oh, it was only 4? I could've... I have bad memory. So sad. So sad, my memory is bad. Off with mine head. I must present my head. Of course, I am only a head and hands, as far as you're all aware. Which means I'm like that one boss from Star Fox 64. I don't suppose either of you remember playing Star Fox 64 when you were younger, do you? I think it was on the Nintendo 64. Was it on the Nintendo 64? Was it on or was it maybe on the Super Nintendo? No, it was definitely on the Nintendo 64. I think we got a yes from Akabara here. Oh, nope. You never played that game. Okay. I thought you're going, I was saying yes, you remember. But, at the end of the game that I reached, because that was when I was a super noob at video games, the final boss of it was some, like, monkey head that had hands. that you had to shoot the hands because there was like gems on the hands or something like that. It was weird. And it was a long time ago. And no need to apologize for your server being big, Red Velvet. Yeah, you're a lot more organized with your server than I am. A lot more organized. So much organization. Oh, and Akabara, I am looking a little bit more into that thing you mentioned. What I want to do before I actually make that channel on my server is probably find the template or whatever people use to make them. And that way I can just, you want to make your own servants? Here's a way to do so! Woo! But it's been kind of busy the past few days, so in all honesty, I haven't had a super large amount of time to do it just yet. But this weekend, I will most certainly look into it with incredible closeness. You know what? That probably would not be a bad idea. Go for it, man. And again, Red Velvet, no need to apologize. Remember, the only one who can self-deprecate in my streams is me. Yeah. Yeah, this will be fine order because they're not Sebas. They're Bazakas. Okay, I was kind of worried there that she wouldn't get that. And actually, hang on. Is there any way to tell from this screen? Hey, we share similar ideals, Red Velvet. Because that's why I stream, to make people happy, to make them laugh, to make their days be better than they once were. That is the goal of my streams. And I do hope I succeed with them, too. Understandable. Milk is an excellent beverage. Confectionery-wise, it is quite good. Chocolate milk is better, though, in my humble opinion. But, I know that you like Malter, Red Velvet. But Akabara, what is your opinion on Malter? And, Red Velvet, do you know the secret, the supposed secret in Malter's character art? Let me get rid of the friends here, because I don't know any of these people. They haven't asked me personally through a Twitch chat. Malter. Maid altar? Her. If I can find her on here. There she is. Yeah, her. Well, it's only in her first artwork. But look very closely at her artwork and tell me if you see something interesting. Something that doesn't quite make sense real quick. Anybody got any guesses what it is? Anybody? It's something I'm pretty sure I saw somebody mention on the Reddits. It might have actually been in your server, though, Red Velvet. In which case, you probably already know this, but in case you cannot tell, look at her sword. It's not an actual sword. Her sword's an inflatable toy. And let's switch you back to your proper thing. You knew that? I guessed you would. You're a Malter fan. But yeah, I honestly didn't know that until I read that. And I was pretty... That was pretty cool. It's cute. Even more points. I mean, cute or terrifying, since she can kill a man with that. Acha. Oh, non-kings. Right. Right. Non-kings. People who aren't kings. The non-kings. Right. Well. Emiya. You're not a king. Arash. Throw a case scope on him. And... grips. There we go, this will work. Sure. Yeah, this will work fine. Let's go. Astolfo was a prince, but not a king. I mean... At this point, I'm sure he... Well, it depends. What is he the prince of? Because depending on what he is the prince of, if he's the prince of something that no longer exists, and he's summoned, that means he's the only living heir to a lost kingdom, which in turn means Astolfo's king. Oh. Yeah, England does still exist, so you know. I mean, he might be next in line for the throne. Or, from pure age-wise, you know, technically, he would have seniority over the current queen. Very, very technically. So... Actually, I don't know how that works. Yeah, lots of competition. I'm not really into the royal bloodline, so I don't know what would happen if... Actually, I'm not really into royal bloodlines at all. But I'm not sure what would happen if the lost heir to a current kingdom who has seniority is found. I don't know, but I wish to know. That's gonna take research. Ugh. I'll think if I want to look it up. Hey, Alexander, stop beating up King Hassan. You really probably don't want to do that. That'd be one of the top 10 worst ways to die. Actually, I mean, a little morbid here, but beheading... Actually, yeah, beheading is a very morbid and bad way to die. Because you're still conscious for like 10 seconds after your head comes off. Which again is very morbid, but you know. make Caskill like you more so we can join his other selves in Bond 10? How do I do that? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got my Wava with the Chaldea lunchtime right now. So, have my Wava just slowly brainwash him. Because I can't really put in a good word to my Caskill since he's still sitting in the present box. Until I have enough stuff to max him out. Because otherwise, he will call me a mongrel. And I do not wish to be a mongrel. That is a good point. Those are good points. And again, very morbid talk here. Very morbid talk. It would probably be better than those two, if only for the fact that it's 10 seconds and then you're out. And that's all the rest I'm gonna say on the subject. Because very, very morbid talk. And this is not a morbid talk stream. This is a... Wait, I forgot to check what the enemies were. Oh, please don't screw me over with bad enemies. I forgot to check that. I mean, you say, hey, buddy, Palfreno, how about you don't? I mean, you know, if you have their servant version of that enemy, then... Actually, that's something to think about. Can you imagine how awkward it must be for some of the servants to have to deal with their embarrassing, evil selves? I mean, I know Kid Gil and Caskill don't like Archer Gil, but what would the Chaldea Archer Gil say to the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks Archer Gil? Or what would he say to the CCC Gil, even? And you don't want to brainwash him. I mean, Chaldea Lunchtime's not brainwashing your servants. Chaldea Lunchtime, it means you're taking your servants out for a picnic, you know? You just... Waver has the picnic basket, and you just need to bring Waver along and take Gil on a lot of picnics. You know? Sure, he might not want to go to all these picnics, but, you know, it's for his own good, after all. You know. Kingu behind... Or Enkidu behind Kingu. Oh, I cannot wait for Babylonia. It is almost literally 2 weeks out. And then we get to see Best Kohai in animation for more than an hour-and-a-half special. And I am so excited for that. And the common folk get to see how good of a person Gilgamesh can be, technically. People get to see Merlin outside of Apocrypha, because we had that brief appearance in Apocrypha. You know, that might work. Go on those picnics with Caskill. And bring Normal Gil and Kid Gil along as well, so that they can see how good the picnics are. Yeah. Ah, that thing from the episode 0 of Babylonia. Yes. That was episode 0 was very well done. And it really did hype me up for the Babylonia anime. Because you get more of Romani's backstory. You get a little bit of a glimpse as to what Mash's life was like before all of this. You get to see the director's, in my humble opinion, douche of a dad. Because he's not too nice of a guy. Yeah. Oh, thank you, another Souls 45 for the follow. It is greatly appreciated, and I do hope that you enjoyed this stream. You watched it for the quartz. Wait, you got quartz from watching it? How did you get quartz from watching that? Why didn't I? Yes, welcome another soul. Welcome. Just doing the Halloween challenge fun times. So fun. So easy as well. And just chatting. Oh, JP got it. That's not fair. Then again, JP gets a lot of quartz. And hey guys, welcome. If you could tame and own a pet lion, that's what I think whenever I see Nero's final ascension art. In a scene when Gil calms that in the past there wasn't short of a significance or surplus of people. Yeah. Given, and I might get crucified for this, but maybe that animation of Gil having a tamed pet lion was, wait. Acha! Why you go die, Archer? Archer's dead. But this might be considered heresy. But maybe that image of Gil taming a pet lion is an allusion to how, in a future Fate work, Gilgamesh will win the heart of Seba. Who was the other backup, if memory serves here? The pet line was just Enkidu having fun. I could see that as well. And yeah, the event is nice and easy to do, and the store, magnificent. So much stuff that can be gotten so easily. And I very much needed the embers with that Merlin spook. Very, very much needed the embers. Okay, pumpkin in training. Halloween is civilization, and I love pumpkins. I think here. Actually, let's get this shit rolling. Press F for Arash. Indeed. Archer really Gashinda. Acha Gashinda, indeed. Both Acha and Arash, who are both archers, so it works. And over your dead body. I can get why the Seba Gil pairing is just like a hard no from a large majority of people. Like, a very large majority of people don't like that pairing. But I don't know why. Just a strange part of me, A very strange part. And it's not necessarily Archer Gil and base Arturian. what if it was something like Lartoria and Caskill? Both of them older, wiser, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe it's Maybelline. Boop. You don't ship Saber with anyone but Guinevere. Huh. Have we actually... That's a good question. Have we actually seen Guinevere in-game? Or in any animation form? Or is her appearance shrouded in mystery? Or is she a face of someone? What if Guinevere is a Saba face? No. Morgana's likely a Saba face. Morgana is very likely a Saba face. So then what is Guinevere? What kind of face does Guinevere have? Also, I should probably be focusing on Altera here since she has a frickin' AoE NP. But, I mean, I have the Meme Master Memelin with his invincibility, and I'm pretty sure she can't pierce that, but you know, that's just in case. No! Geistalt, no, the Exterminators are not supposed to be here! She didn't care about Lancelot stealing her. Dear dagger to Akbar. Hey, I'm not the one being shanked with stakes here, or doused in napalm or anything. Woo! Excuse me. I am not sure how I feel about that NP there, by the way. I mean, it looks very good, but I guess I'm just, you know... I guess I'm just used to the Extella version of Altera's NP. I guess. Thank you, Geistalt. You left something for me in my Discord. Oh no. And to think again, oh no, am I being stabbed? Am I being stabbed through Discord now? That's actually a unique way of getting me. Let's see. Discord. Hey, we get one of the Ellies. Acha and Raida. So we want a assassino. And just bring that along. Sure, let's just keep with this party. It works. If it works, don't fix it. That's not the way the saying goes. If it's not broke, don't fix it. There we go. Brain doesn't remember phrases properly. Alright, let's see if this Discord wants to actually load up here. It's taking its sweet old time. King Asat says you can call him whatever you want. You want people to call him Doka Daddy? Doka Daddy. That's... I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I'm really not sure how I feel about that. I don't know what to say. Geistalt, you kind of rendered me without a retort here. Doka Dash. Okay. Yeah. I have no retort. You win, Geistalt. You have rendered me speechless. Not literally speechless, because, you know, I'm still talking, but... I think I'm gonna stick, personally, with either Gramps or King Hassan, because, you know, those both work. Also, why are those heads just, like, opening and everything? It's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. It doesn't matter, because Arash will get it in the end. Yes, very much so. Yeah. Let's get off that tangent, because speaking of Gilgamesh, I heard Arthur is here. You dare challenge me, and under the armor. Well. And you know, I didn't realize that Seba went ponytail. I didn't realize Seba had a ponytail in her archer form. Seba looks good with a ponytail. Not gonna lie. Even if it is just sort of a zoomed out shot, Seba looks good in a ponytail. That's all I have to say on that subject for the moment. Dragging Gil home. Oh man. He's in trouble. He's also weaker than... Okay, he's not weaker than Ozzy, but he is weaker than Seba. Which is odd. But don't worry. We'll reenact Unlimited Blade Works and have Emiya beat Gil. Maybe. We're reenacting Heaven's Feel instead, where Shiro Emiya beats Saber. Spoiler alert. I suppose I should have warned. That should work. Actually, I should have done... That still works in the end. Discord does not want to load for me right now. I don't know what it is. But Discord is not loading up on my laptop. I might not see a thing for a little bit, Red Velvet. Might be a little while before Discord wishes to work for me. So sadness. Hey, there's another Liz. Okay, that is 2. No, not Zabanyana. Did I pronounce that right? Did I pronounce that right? Is that how you pronounce it? Zabanyana? I don't recall. Alright, here we go. The Da Vinci selection. Casta y Seba. Caster and Saber. Caster and Saber. Gil is clearly one of Da Vinci's chosens. As is Ku Alter, which is kind of odd. As is Wava. I want a maxed out servant here. You know, it's the lower tier node, so this should be fine. And the squad works, except for the fact that it's Lancer bosses, so Sumanai, Sumanai. And actually, since that is a thing, where's my Wava? Wava! Where are you, Waver? Am I blinder than a bat in a cave? I am. And I forgot. I'm dumb. I am very dumb. Please scold me for being a dum-dum. So we don't need that. Just trying to find somebody with a good servant that is currently inside the stream right now watching. Somebody. I need somebody to that's watching. Kiko. Unfortunately, Kiko is not here. Alright, there is the Astolfo. Hi, very dumb. I'm Dad. Astolfo or Kualter. Code Vein gameplay. Hey, Misaki, welcome, welcome, welcome. I haven't actually seen anything. I've heard of Code Vein, and it sounds interesting. Can you tell me about it, Misaki? How doth the game play? Anime Dark Souls, huh? Very interesting. I mean, I know I've seen a lot of people on the subreddit for FGO making various characters from FGO. I'm pretty sure I saw Nero, the Masters. I know I've seen a few. It's a AAA game then, I'm guessing. You paid $80 for the deluxe edition. What consoles is it currently on, Misaki? Is it Steam exclusive, PlayStation exclusive? All three of the big three. Okay. Okay. Select breaker. Excuse me. BRB. Well, Misaki, if you're being sponsored right now, I do believe you might have just convinced somebody to purchase it. But yeah, I've been thinking of looking a little bit more into that, but I'm lazy and busy, so it's fun. Okay. I mean, I do have... See, the thing is, I really can't afford another game to play right now because I'm still playing Borderlands 3. Even though Code Vein sounds like more my style of game, you know, I'm like halfway into Borderlands 3 and I need to complete the story. Because story is everything to games for me. Everything. Story means so much. So let's go with Kualter. Borderlands 3 boring. Le gasp. What makes you say that, though, Misaki? Or is it boring compared to Code Vein? Because yeah, I do need to look into it. Because I remember hearing stuff about it for so long. But then I stopped hearing about it and I was like, oh, it must have fallen off the radar or something. But now I'm seeing so much about it. It's like, now I need to dedicate some time and effort into looking this game up because it sounds like it might be interesting. I'm a very conflicted person, as you can tell. Oh no, pardon the yawn. Just a wee bit tired I am. Because I'm still not used to getting so little sleep. All that time off from work, from having surgery, getting more than 8 hours of sleep in a day, spoiled me. New paw pads, darling is most beautiful. Okay. No. Sure. Ku does not have NP though, because I don't know my math numbers. Friend request from Soul Rock. I really need to work on that copyright infringement for my name. So many people are trying to steal my tag, my identity. I'll have to come down hard on them. Let's go hunting. There can be only one soul, and that is me. I am the only one who is. I'm the only being or thing that is allowed to be called soul. Me and anything I dictate is soul are the only things that are allowed to be called soul. Yes, that is how it is. Casta. Okay. Also, where is the, Oh yeah, you're definitely showing up. You are definitely showing up. But, where is the proper challenge quest for this event? And when does it pop up? Because I'm not seeing it anywheres. Of course, I might just be blind. Like a bat. It's at the pyramid. Okay. I'm guessing you have to complete all of the restricted quests first before that one actually lets you do anything. Then. I mean, boom. Tarnation. And how difficult is this challenge quest for Halloween? Am I gonna cry tears of frustration from not being able to do it quickly like with crabs in summer? Is it another crabs in summer? Or is it a summer boars? Or is it a summer Gudaguda? Oh, it's not hard. That's good. Whew. I was a little worried there that it would be hell. Thank goodness for no hell challenge quests. Because I do want to try and get it done tonight. On stream. Ku is technically an NP. That's good. No more boars and crabs. Ever. The summer one will never hurt us again. Summer 1 challenge quest is just a myth. It can't hurt us. No nice guys, no slow guys, handsome souls only. Hey, I'm a soul. I'm the only soul, Tamamo. I'm the only one that fits your qualifications, Tamamo. Gonna. What does True Alter do at overcharge? Increases attack. Okay. So yeah, this should work. Also, out of curiosity, by Drake's thing saying no more, or oh, it says I misread. I thought there was a more between no and nice, implying she had been with a nice guy before. I guess I'm just blind, which really shouldn't be a surprise. It really shouldn't. Okay. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And oh no, I am out of AP. I mean, might as well just keep this up at this point. If there was Sabas, I would be using your Gil, of course, because Gil's awesome, but sadly, it's Lancers, which is sort of Gil's enemy. So sad. Oh. Oh, but I really can't wait for actually, so many things are coming out within the month of October. Now that I'm thinking aloud, we have the FGO Babylonia is coming out. The 4th season of My Hero is coming out. The second part of SAO Alicization is coming out. My birthday is coming in October. So many things in the month of October. So many. I don't know how I'll be able to contain myself. So many shows. I'm trying to think, is there any other anime coming out in October that I'm interested in? I mean, not anime, but I know the next Halloween event is probably gonna come out. No, Killy the Coup Alter, please. Please don't kill the Coup Alter. Ah, yes, that. I need to make a... Thank you for reminding me. I need to make a poll about that on my Discord. Because I do keep my promises. But it's going to be up to everybody else if they want me to hold through with that promise. That, and I need to find my webcam that I lost. Because, you know... I moved somewhere, and then I forgot where I moved it to, because I'm bad. Like this. This should work. This should work. Hey, one-shot Bryn. Big loot. And there goes Da Vinci. And we one-turned this whole node. Awesome. Oh, it's not so much gonna be. It's not gonna be a force thing. It's not gonna be that something that everybody can force me to do. And I understand that some people might have thought of it as a joke, but, you know, I want to see if people seriously want to actually see me do it. Because, I mean, if people want to see me do it, it'll be a little embarrassing, but if it gets a chuckle, if it gets a laugh, then, you know, I'll do it. I'm a man of my word. Ow. I just kicked my table. That was smart of me to do. Kicking tables is oh so smart. Hey. Shusaiku. What were you doing on 13 minutes ago? You're supposed to be sleeping. I don't know how I feel about that. Shusaiku is... Oh wait, this is the short people one. Right. So shorties. I was unaware that shelter was short. But you know... Flavor is short too, apparently. Okay. Caster and Zerker. So... Game audio goes glitchy. Put a malter. Put a... Where's Melt? Okay, for some reason Melt is restricted. Put an MHX. Put a Lip. Get rid of the Beast. Put Mash. Because this is non-canon to the timeline. Or rather, this takes place before Mash loses her power. Woo! Oh, that reminds me. Red Velvet. How far in the story of JP are you? I know I don't like spoilers, but has Mash gotten her NP up to NP4 yet in JP? Do you know? Because that'd be awesome. Because it kind of annoys me that she's only NP3. And stuck at Bond level 5 as well. I'd say that probably annoys me a little bit more, actually. Best Kohai should be Bond level 20. She's Best Kohai after all. Best Kohai. Just Mashu. Just Mashu. Oh, you're not even in Camelot yet. Fair enough. Fair enough. Camelot is not something you want to go in when you're not ready. Oh yeah, that is incredibly, incredibly wise. I am very lucky I was ready for Camelot when I did it on stream. And even then, I still didn't manage to do my goal. Dang Lartoria. She crashed the servers before I could truly defeat her. And thus did Camelot all before Babylonia came out. Cursed Lartoria. No, not Lartoria. Cursed Lion King. You didn't sing Hakuna Matata even once. Demon Flesh Wall. How pleasant. Oh man. Just saying that got the image into my head of, let me think. So, if they're taking the roles of the Lion King, Lartoria is Simba. So then, who is Timon and who is Pumbaa? Merlin is probably Timon. Maybe? Maybe. Who would be Pumbaa, though? And this is a weird tangent. I understand. But they had to have realized this when they called her the Lion King, that people would draw the comparisons to the hit Disney classic. What is that CE? Hang on. Chaldea Anniversary. Oh. That's adorable, Mash. How do you get this? How does one get this CE? I want this CE. I want it bad. Look at that sweet Mashu. Lancelot as Pumbaa. I could see it. You know? I could see it. Hang on, did something? Okay, I thought that reflector might have crashed. It didn't, though, thankfully. So, Lancelot as Pumbaa, Merlin as Timon, the Lion King as Simba, and they sing Hakuna Matata. Who would be Nala? Shiro, actually, would be Nala, obviously. Obviously. Then Scar, well, technically, it would have to be Artoria's uncle. I don't know who that is, so we're gonna cast Gilgamesh in the role of Scar. And actually, no. Merlin is Rafiki. That's right. Merlin is Rafiki. So we still need a Timon. Bedivere. Betty as Timon. Lancelot as Pumbaa. Although if we're keeping with the pure Camelot thing, then yeah, maybe if we're keeping pure Camelot, maybe Bedivere should be Nala. And then Lancelot could be Timon. Gawain could be Pumbaa. Yeah. Merlin is Rafiki. Morgan as Gil. Actually, that would make some sense, because, you know, there is the familial relation there. And then the hyenas. Who are the hyenas? They're just generic monks, I suppose. Yeah. This is how the light... Agravain. Just all of them are Agravain. All the hyenas are Agravain. Oh, that'd be hilarious, actually. So... the hyenas are played by Agravain. Just with different expressions on his face as he slowly slips into madness. Simba is... or Altria, or however you want to pronounce her name, takes the iconic role of Simba. Rafiki is Merlin. Timon is Lancelot. Pumbaa is Gawain. Nala is Bedivere. Scar is Morgan. Now we just need a Mufasa. Who would be Mufasa? Because I don't think Arturia had a good relation with her dad. Because I don't think Tristan as Mufasa. Yeah, that would work. That could definitely work. Tristan as Mufasa. Okay. Ooh, who's Sir Kay, though? Cause Sir Kay, you know, brother to... who would be Sir Kay? Actually. 'Cause, I mean, when you get a... Sadly plays the harp. Arteria, remember who you are. Oh, yes. 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 Okay, maybe Sir Kay doesn't need to be in it. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Are there any of the other Knights of the Round that we're forgetting about? Gareth, I suppose, is being forgotten about, but, you know... Right. That... Yes. The bird. What was his name? What was the name of the bird? I watched The Lion King so much as a child. Why can I not remember the bird's name? I'm disappointed in myself for not remembering the name of the bird. Come on, think. What is the name? Excuse me. I can't remember the name of the bird, but Galahad or Sir Kay could play the bird, because they're a sort of guiding force. Sir Kay guided Arturia as a child, and technically, you know, Galahad is the most virtuous, so he's probably a stick in the mud. So yeah, Sir Kay could, or Galahad could be the bird, whose name we can't recall. I don't think there's anybody else in the cast of the main Lion King that is a big character. I mean, yes, there's Simba's mom, but... They're not necessarily needed for the plot to move forward, so... Yeah. Are they? Do we need his mom? Mighty Sparta, the Great and Rome Man. Oh, you remember? Excellent, because I don't. Wait, you remember who you are. Oh, the CE, the CV, and the... Okay. Oh man, the anniversary... Anniversary's long gone, though. That's sadness. I'll never get it now. I'll never get that CE! So sad. So sad. Well, we cast the Knights of the Round in the movie of The Lion King. Every single one of them that we can reasonably fit in. Because there's really no place for Gareth or Mordred. Sadly. Poor Mo and Gareth. Poor Mo and Gareth. I mean, actually, I suppose Mordred could have the little appearance at the end as the daughter of the Lion King, you know. Yeah, that could be Mordred's role. Yeah, so Mordred does have a role. She can be the Lion King's child. Because, you know, that she actually shows up in the very first movie at the very end of the movie. And Gareth is all the rest of the background animals. Yes. This is how it works. Mordred gets the bare minimum part in the movie. And after it's done, she thinks that Artoria finally acknowledges her as her child, only for it all to have been acting. And then poor Mordred is sad. Poor Mo. Actually, that's being kind of mean to her. Actually, you know, if they filmed the sequel to The Lion King as well... Actually, no, there's not really... I mean, there's a little bit of bonding between them, but, eh. It's actually been years since I've seen Lion King 2, so... yeah. Well, that was fun, determining the roles of all the Knights of the Round in The Lion King. Because they didn't sing Hakuna Matata even once in Camelot. Which is such a shame. Lartoria looks like she would be an amazing singer. Yeah. And she could also be she would also dance while she sings, you know? Of course, you know, dancing in heavy armor isn't exactly easy, so it would need to be her final ascension. Yeah. Bull in a china shop, unleashing spores, DC increases height. Oh, Edison. Alright. I forgot to save, what's that boost? And we do have a card for you to absorb with. Okay. Doot. And this will be the Lava Dun, which means just the castle gates and the pyramid. Restricted quests are left, then the challenge quest. And then we're done with all the main content. Outside of, you know, the shop, because that's going to take a while to do. But another Liz is in the house. Lisbeth in the house. It's concert every week. Now. Okay, now I gotta... Why'd I have to start saying that? Because now I gotta think of a way to put Corey in the house, his theme song to Liz. And I don't remember the whole theme song. Darn it, why do I do this to myself? Alright, another one bites the dust. More Brave Liz. Okay. To the castle gates. I'm actually seeing if it's even showing. Expert. Oh wow, that doesn't even give anything but that. Okay, interesting. I'm just checking back at the graveyard to make sure the challenge quest didn't pop up there without me noticing. Senpai? Okay, this is the newcomers only, so FGO exclusives. Okay. Let's see, it is Archer. Burn the on. Yes, Lartoria is technically under those qualifications. Sadly, Wava is not. It's weird that Lip isn't, or that, yeah, Lip isn't. I mean, I suppose she is CCC. So, you know, I guess. If he's available, I'll likely get crucified for it. Okay. Whew. Merlin is not available here. Which is weird, but I guess he had that very brief appearance in Apocrypha. You? Sure, and you. Okay. Wait. Not you, Nito. Sorry. You. There we go. Because I need assassins to be riders. You can use Shiki. Really? That's... Now, Shiki definitely had her own anime series. So why... I mean... I guess she's not a servant in that series, technically. So, I mean, it's kind of iffy, but... I suppose I can mildly see why. Very, very mildly. Yeah, she's in Type Moon. That could also be it, too, I guess. Yeah, she's a Type Moon character, but not a Fate character. So, she's a newcomer in that she's new to Fate. Technically. Okay. Okay, that makes sense now. Confusion has passed. No more confuzzling. And now I'm back to thinking of things I'm looking forward to. One thing I'm definitely looking forward to next year is the next early Persona 5 Royal game. Looking forward to that. Debating whether or not I want to stream it. It'll all sort of depend on if any series are going at the time, I guess. Heaven's Field comes out next year, and I do want to start playing the Fate visual novel. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, though, so yeah. Probably going to also see about doing Katsuwa Shoujo as streaming. Excited for Animal Crossing and Rune Factory 5. Oh man, they're bringing out another Rune Factory? I know you said you had gotten Rune Factory 4, wasn't it? Earlier this year? Because I remember I looked it up after you had mentioned it to me, and it looked like an interesting game, but... I'm kind of... Oh, 1 and 2. I remember you saying you said Rune Factory earlier, I just couldn't remember... I have bad memory. And I'm very lazy, because I haven't played a Nintendo game in so long. Even though I specifically bought a Switch to do so. But I haven't touched it in months. Upon months. Upon months. I'm lazy. Harvest Moon, but RPG, Friends with Monsters. Interesting, that is. So it's more... Does it have more or less RPG elements than Stardew Valley, let's say? Oh, I can use you. Because I need some AoE. More RPG than Stardew Valley? Okay. Okay. I like the RPGs. I do. Full story and dungeons. Part of the yawn. I like the story as well. Stardew Valley, I mean... It technically has story. Individual character story, but story nonetheless, you know. Not to say it's a bad game, but it's very grindy, I find. Remastered edition of 4? Interesting. And is it... What console is it for? Remastered of 4. What console is it for? Lame joke, I know. The Switch? Okay. Might have to look that up a little bit more in depth then. Because while I have a ton of games I am not currently playing, even though I should probably be playing them, I'm always looking for more games to just line my shelves with. Is that sad? I kind of think I might be a little sad, now that I'm saying that aloud. A little more extra content than the original on the 3DS. More content is good. Wow, I mean, look at these original names. Look at these original names of Gawain and Nero. Such originality with these names, you know? I mean, it's not like every other enemy servant in these quests have had a special name or anything. Not like I was expecting them to or anything. And welcome back, guys. Stalt. Welcome back. I believe it is... I needed some AoE to deal with this. And I forgot to pay attention to what classes enemies were, so... yeah. I should have brought an archer, to be honest. Amiya... Who's AoE archers? Archer, actually, probably would work. Yeah. I'm gonna have to pay attention to the enemy classes next time, because, yeah. Laziness does not excuse this. Left to talk with the MGS4 streamers. Metal Gear Solid? Is that what you're talking about? Metal Gear Solid? If so, I honestly was unaware people were streaming that game. Because that's an old one. Isn't that the... Is that the one that came out with the PS3? Snake is like really old in it or something. Because I know my dad used to play the Metal Gear games. And he had me help him with some things. Is that 4? Where Snake is old? It's 11 years old. Okay, that does sound like the one I'm thinking of then. That does indeed sound like the one I am thinking of. It was an interesting game. I do remember that. There was also... There was... Snake had the accelerated... That's right, that's right. And there was, like, if you did it completely stealthily, you got some sort of cheat or something that made you invisible to enemies. If you did it completely non-lethally, you got, like, a trick. I know that if you did it completely stealthily or completely non-lethally, you got some, like, stupidly powerful cheats or something. Or gear or something in it to utilize. And I know that that was a very challenging thing to do. Looking forward to fighting the final boss. After getting married, definitely won't be upset at all. Oh man. Sounds like you got time ahead of you, Red Velvet. I also if memory serves, a lot of the bosses in Metal Gear Solid 4 were very attractive women in, like, skin-tight suits. If memory serves. Wait, you have to fight a dragon? That doesn't sound fair. But, fighting dragons isn't fair. Dragons don't want to fight, they just want to rule over everything. But, yeah, I remember... Oh, Saber of Black Rider Black and Shiro Kotomine. Nice. Very nice. That's, Okay, so each of these is based on a different one of the Fate things. That's why it was just Nero and Gawain, because they are both from CCC. I know now. My memory's good. And by CCC, I mean Sure. Kidnaps my girl, I see have to get her back. Jeez. That's not a nice dragon at all. She brought up in Star Wars The Old Republic polyamorous relationships. I believe I possess Star Wars The Old Republic. I think I do. For Steam. I think. But it's been a long time. I know that it's a very good game. Yeah, and isn't it at the very end, if you choose the Sith path, you, like, betray everyone or something along those lines? Because that one was very RPG-like as well. 6 people at once, good lord. I mean, you know, the dark side is all about emotions. So it makes sense that the dark side would probably be cool with, you know, being with a lot of people at once. Which is really weird to say aloud. Oh, Star Wars... Oh, the... MMO. Is it the MMO that was like... You had to pay to play it properly? It had no free-to-play features, but it was completely pay-to-play? Or is that a different Star Wars MMO? Because I remember when I was younger, there was a Star Wars MMO that I wanted to play, but it was like a $15 a month fee or something. Is that Star Wars The Old Republic? Don't even hurt any of the townspeople. That's a mean Wild dragons are the proper rulers of everything. They don't get to dictate who can marry who. Oh, got F2P later. Okay. I must have given up on the game when I found out it had gotten when it was costing money. Yeah, and I must have not ever looked back into it. Start out pay to play and $30. Okay, so that is probably the game I am thinking of then. Yeah, $30 for 2 months at a time. So yeah, $15 a month. Because I remember seeing so much cool stuff about it, and I really wanted to play it. But then it was like, I talked to my parents about it because I was younger at the time. It's like, that's a lot of money. I'm sorry, but we can't let you do that. We're not gonna spend $15 a month for you to play a video game online. And I mean, completely honest here, I never got an allowance as a child. Completely honest. Never got an allowance, but you know, a lot of kids don't. So I mean, I was disappointed, but I guess I gave up on it because I remember RuneScape has always had the free-to-play components, and it was much, much cheaper at the time. So I think that might have, when I found out that was so expensive, is when I got so much into RuneScape. But is Star Wars: The Old Republic still live? Or are the servers long since down? Because I know a lot of games had their servers closed. Well, actually, the way you're talking about it sounds like it's probably still open. And if it's free to play... Might have to look into this. I may look into this now. So another game added to my pile of games to look into. That's fine, though. You can never have too many video games. Alright. So this is Allies of Justice only. We will go ahead and use a silver fruit this time. Okay, casters. So we need riders. Let's go with this 10-10-10 Iskandar. Wow. None of them are heroes. Weva with that. Caster, so we need a rider, so King Toki. And then it doesn't matter. Melt is a hero justice, I can see it. And one more. Ilya, sure, why not? Let's go. Still running, you don't have to be interested in it. Most play it just for the fashion and occasionally titles. Takes forever to max your stats from all the datacrons. Okay. Well, I mean, it's something that I was interested in a long time ago, and then, you know, it was more sadness that I couldn't actually afford to play it, and thinking all this time that Knights of the Old Republic was the game, and finding out that it's not now, you know. What be up, Red Velvet? Someone still play through all the class stories to max the presence stat. Presence. FGO is more fun. Oh, I have no doubt about that. FGO is an excellently awesome game. It would be very hard to beat it. Can I believe BB is an ally of justice? Yes. In her own way, she does love humanity after all. And I mean, she did, even if there was some selfish reasons for it, she did help out with beating Kiara and joining us afterwards. So, you know, I can definitely see why she would be considered an ally of justice. Sith Pureblood Jedi, do you look good? Sith Pureblood Jedi, that sounds interesting. Got that armor about a week ago. Yeah. I mean, I remember, I played a lot, I didn't play too much Star Wars when I was a kid. Mainly Battlefront 2, but I do remember playing Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, and Jedi Academy was such a fun game. It's a shame that they censored it so heavily for the Steam version, but man, I had so much fun with Jedi Academy. Arjuna isn't. I mean, he killed Karna, who is a hero of charity, and he's and I think in FGO, isn't he commonly known for having a vendetta against Karna? So, I mean, proofs of here. There's the challenge quest. We'll get to that as soon as all these are done. Caster, you know what? Let's bring Astolfo here. And let's stick with this squad. Sith Purebloods are the red-skinned, tentacled, bearded hybrids. Red-skinned, tentacle-bearded hybrids. Huh. Okay. Red-skinned tentacle beards. Oh man, I can only now I can only imagine Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean, but with completely red and with a lightsaber as a Sith. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that game out a little bit more closely. Arjuna is kind of obsessed with justice. I mean, you can be I guess the best way I can think of it is you can be obsessed with something and not qualify for it. I'm not sure. Wait for the song by Sold Out. This is indeed your special boy, Akabara. Your special boy is helping me out. Let's not talk about the other people allowed. They're not saints either. Uh-oh. I didn't really pay attention to who else was allowed. I know you mentioned BB. But who are some other ones that are allowed that you don't think should be? All Dark Jedi exiles arrived at Corbin during some 2000 GGY, where they killed the native species and named the new Sith Order after them, because the natives named for themselves Sith means perfect. Huh. Sith means perfect. I did not know that. I didn't know that Sith meant perfect. That's actually very interesting. Looking Astolfo Santos says, oh no, Talix goes to you or something like that. What's funny? Oh gosh. Oh, can you imagine? Actually, I'm sure you can imagine it, because I'm sure you probably did it. Thank you guys, but I'm sure that you probably soloed Kiara with Astolfo and got him to call Kiara the title of the weakest. Assassin Emiya is one, which is obvious, but his hands are not clean. That is true. Assassin Emiya is very far from being a saint. Also, Mephistopheles is it. That is nightmare fuel. Please no. Please no. Clowns are bad civilization. You can solo anyone but some assassins pretty much with Astolfo. But can you solo Astolfo with Astolfo? But yeah, I know that Star Wars has a very deep lore, guys, and that a lot of people weren't happy with the Disney movies because it pretty much said that the extended universe, I want to say is what it was called, was rendered null and void, and there was something about Sidious coming back in it, corrupting Luke, and a bunch of interesting things. Let's see, well, what's the classes? Assassin and Zerker. So, a caster would probably not be a terrible idea. Yes, because yours is the real one. You know what? Fair enough. You know, let's bring Ilya to the front lines here. And let's see who all these are. I have an idea. More of an idea of what reason who gets to fight, who doesn't. Oh. Please, elaborate, Red Velvet. Hate the new Star Wars movies. I won't even watch the new one if it had a trap in it. Yeah, let's bring Ilya to the front lines. If I can find her. She's in top because she's in use. And give her Kentucky Sumo and Kentucky for Sanzang. And this will do it. Let's go. Darth Sidious is, according to Ian McDermott, dead for good. I know that in the I'm pretty sure that in the expanded universe it was like he had a bunch of backup clones on that one planet. It's anyone who helped us in past Singularity for good reasons. I mean... Arjuna likes justice, but he isn't wholly fighting for humanity. Biss, that's the name of the planet. Thank you. I would have never figured that out. I don't believe Arjuna is evil. I think he's just a misunderstood, Karna-obsessed boy. But yeah, I read a lot about the expanded universe. A lot of people weren't happy that the new Star Wars movies sort of erased all that years upon years of lore. R2-D2 killed over 19 billion people when he blew Biss up. Oh man. R2? How could he? R2-D2 was one of my favorite characters. But now I know he's a mass murdering machine. But that is honestly kind of funny to hear. You wouldn't think of it. You would not think R2 is capable of such acts. He still ultimately tries to be good, even if it was just something expected of him. I think that you might be a little bit more onto it, Red Velvet, with the whole he doesn't fight solely for humanity angle. It seems like he He's he fights for he's for justice's sake. Like, he's obsessed with justice because it is justice. It doesn't necessarily mean justice for humans. It could be justice for God, justice for an animal, justice for the world, stuff like that. So yeah, I do think that might be why Arjuna is not included in. And you made a good point too, Akbar, and I think I still have one more round after this one, so I might end up checking to see if I can't pick out a servant who was an enemy in a different one. It's basically what he says in his interlude. Oh. Well, I do not own an Arjuna. I don't own a single 5-star archer. I haven't even been spooked by him. Good going, Gil. No kill like overkill. Boop, boop, boop. Arjuna considered himself lawful neutral. Okay, yeah, and if he's fighting justice for justice's sake, then lawful neutral is probably the best alignment for him, because then he can do evil deeds and say, it was for justice. I cannot be blamed, or something along those lines. He is, or she is evading. Stun her. And then... can't actually hurt her, so... Oh, that's something to look forward to next year, I just remembered. Caskill's swimsuit version comes out next year. And I can get it now that I have a Caskill. Well, I think I need him to be level 80. Or maximum level first, right? It's like max level and some other requirements to get costumes for the servants. Because I can't use Maeve's costume. Isn't his brother a better person? Karna? I'm pretty sure Karna's his bro. Seba, Assassin, Berserker. Can I get a Zerker in this house? I can. Yeah, let's go with this. Needs to be fully ascended. Okay. May the mercy of the King of Gods be reduced to cinders of Savi Shakti. Quotes Karna. Yes, Karna is a certified badass. Because he is good for the common people. And I imagine he would probably be an excellent servant for Shiro Emiya. If Shiro didn't get, you know, drained completely dry of all his life force the second he summoned Karna, that is. Because, you know, it's Karna. Lancers are always misunderstood and unlucky. I'm trying to think of some way to refute that, but I can't. Arash is misunderstood. Karna's misunderstood. Who are some of the other Lancer class servants? Lancers. Who are the Lancers? Trying to think. Lancers. Lancer. 5-star Lancers. Who are they? Bryn. Definitely unlucky due to being cursed by the gods. Karna. Unlucky due to how he died. Aresh. Misunderstood. Tama Lancer's a joke character. Trying to think, is there... You got me thinking now, Akabara. Who are all the Lancers? Enkidu. Misunderstood and unlucky, I would say. Can't believe I forgot about him. Really can't believe I forgot about him. Things are awkward in your Chaldea with a bunch of servants that don't get along. I mean, you know, I'm sure that they get along when you're around at the very least, and isn't that what matters? Oh, the Lartoria, definitely in the misunderstood category, I'd say. Who else? Demon King Ultron embodying Duke Tepe's bloody Madame Carmilla. Okay. Dude. Exactly, that's why they all behave themselves when you're around. And when you're not around, because, you know, if they damage Chaldea, they'd probably be in trouble. And I think only Gil could probably afford the repairs. Is there any other Lancers that are 5-star? Can't think. From all the Grail Wars with confirmed winners from every Fate Works, which class has never won? Well, let's think. In the 5th Holy Grail War, in all of the routes, it's either a Saba or a Medusa victory in all the official routes. In the 4th Holy Grail War, nobody won it. The 3rd Holy Grail War, it's unknown. I guess in the 4th Holy Grail War, FGO timeline, a caster won it. And in the Apocrypha timeline, a ruler won it. Also in Apocrypha, we had another rider. We don't know what happened with the first 3 Holy Grail Wars. Too much, at least. And then Prisma Ilia very technically had Shiro as Archer win, so an Archer class has won it. So Saber, Rider, Archer, Ruler. Saber, Rider, Archer, Ruler. I thought that Sieg and Astolfo won since Astolfo got incarnated. But I think only 4 or 5 classes have officially won. But now it is challenge quest time. Encore Brave Girl. So, because I have no idea what to expect, we're just gonna go with the standard beat-em-up squad and see where that takes us. Make sure he has the stronger of the two. And throw Jean in there. Where are you? There you are, Jean. And sure, Sanzong can stick around. Okay, this should be hopefully fine for the time being. Archer did technically win in Prisma Ilia. I know a lot of people don't count it, but in Prisma Ilia movie, Fate Under Snow, or Oath Under Snow, we get to see the fourth, what is the name? Ainsworth Holy Grail War take place, and Shiro wins as Archer. Yeah, exactly. Ibaraki, Liz, and Nito. Okay. Start the concert. How long does that last? 3 turns, and on them it is 3 turns. Okay. NFGO lore, yes. Maresbury won with Solomon. Okay, we should probably lead with a Dokuda. And take out Nito because... Or rather, take out Ibaraki because Nito is immune, or resistant rather. Because I am very smart and know my classes. So just Zerker, Assassin, and Lancer. Zerker, Assassin, Lancer. Yeah, that seems right. Ibaraki survived getting her head cut off. I feel like when they finally do another Grail War, a Lancer might win. Well, very technically, I do have some spoilers for the Lord Elmaloy case files. Very, very, very technically, in the False Holy Grail War, with one servant and one person who would become an assassin class servant. Maybe, technically? I don't know. What do you think? Does that count, or... I'm not sure if that counts, really, or not. Please stop targeting Weva. What did poor Weva do to you? It's a very, very technical win. Very, very, very technical that Gray won. Because she didn't technically have a servant container, you know, so... It is mildly debatable. Get the more Dokuda. And yeah, I'm excited to use her as well. Gray is precious, after all. Okay, then. Stun Elizabeth. And maybe the meme master can get a kill here. Or maybe we should play this a little safe. So just Zerk, which is probably never going to happen because they are too strong to be the MC, and Lancer, or too unlucky. Gray winning the King status, like, fair. Okay, so yeah. So Lancer, Assassin, and Berserker then. Well, strange fake is going on right now. Whoa, Nelly. I'm not gonna even try and stop that, because if it happens, it happens. But, yeah, you're not getting a kill on me. Thank you very much. And Revelation. So in Strange Fate, back to Strange Fate, the Lancer class servants are... Oh right, extra. I completely forgot about extra. But that doesn't change the determinations we've had, unfortunately. But I did forget about extra. I completely forgot about the extra series. But yeah, and so far as Strange Fate, for Lancers, we have Enkidu and I think Name Unknown. For Assassins, we have the Pale Rider and an unnamed Hassan. No, the Pale Rider is a rider. What am I saying? We have a Hassan and a Hassan. Or a false Hassan, rather. So, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to find out, I suppose. Very, very interesting. BAQ. Trying to think. Who else? Or rather, is there any other official Grail Wars? Was Prototype with the different Jack? No. The Jack in Strange Fake is a Berserker. So actually that Jack, you know, that Jack has a decent enough chance, I suppose. Lancers and Zerkers still winning away. They're better looking than the other classes ever will be. Okay, so, Guy Stall. Spartacus. Ooh, that hurt. Go for the stun. I should have brought a Saba. Legs are getting stiff. Not all. There we go, there we go. Now you're singing a different tune. I kid, of course. Do I have NP 200%? No, but it doesn't matter too much. So, Jean. And then these two. No, best girl is MASH. Obviously. But yeah, of the main classes, I guess Assassin, Lancer, and Berserker. As far as we know, because again, we don't really know what happened in the first 3 Grail Wars. So. And, Strange Fake is still going on. Also, let's just say, Strange Fake Gil is a freaking beast. He can tank so much, man. It's kind of ridiculous and amazing in a way how much damage he can take. Based on recent happenings in it, that is. everyone is best girl. I suppose you're right. To somebody out there, everyone is their best girl, technically. Which is a weird thought. Also, Liz is a lot stronger than I thought she would be. I really am regretting not bringing along a saber here, because she is kicking my butt. Hitting like a truck she is. Boop. Maybe get through this first break bar. There we go. First break bar complete. And she turns caster. She gives us HP recovery every turn. And she recovers a nice old 10 grand a turn. Fantastic. Let's get Sanzong NP up, please. You like all the gills except for the 5th Holy Grail War gill. Yeah, he can be a little bit of a douche in that one. Just a little bit of one, though, you know? Just a little bit. Okay, Cass Liz is not terrible. She's hitting a little less deadly than Lancer Liz. But I really brought the wrong squad here. Oh no, she crits up now. Okay, I don't have I do have vehemence from Jean, thank goodness. Yeah, Brave Chain. Don't like Gil outside of his animations, like my Gil's not covered in murky crayon. Sorry. Yeah, you know, Gil's ego really was his downfall in the 5th Holy Grail War. He was so convinced that he could not be corrupted by the Grail. Archer Gil, that is, the other two are alright. Yeah. Kid Gil is interesting, and probably do this. Oh. You're gonna head out? Alright, Akabara. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a pleasure having you here. And your Asolvo has been most helpful throughout this stream. So once more, thank you for your Asolvo. And have a good night, man. But, I'm getting the idea of what this challenge quest is, I suppose, now. It really shouldn't have taken me this long, or so long to figure it out, but, you know, to each their own. So that when we break this bar, we're gonna be seeing Saberliz. Saberliz. Saberliz doesn't do half of what a saber does. Skaha reminds you of your mother, but you wouldn't roll for her, because she's quick instead of Buster. I don't really know what to say to that. Because that's a very odd statement. But, no, not yet. Again, I'm a very lazy person. I have so much to watch, so much to catch up on. What did she just do? Hang on. Liz, what the heck did you just do? I wasn't paying attention to that buff. What did it say? Strength up. Okay, so danger. 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 Do this. And stunner. Good. I know, I need to watch it. I know. I will watch it. Worry not. I will watch it all, hopefully before Babylonia starts. Hopefully before Babylonia starts, I will have finished off the whole series that is posted on the interwebs. I have no idea if Brave Liz inflicts any debuffs, but I'm not going to take that risk. But, insofar as Gaha being like your mother, Geistalt, does that mean she's a trainer of heroes? Are you a hero? Hey! Why did she get to use that skill and not... Oh wait, no, she's Mana Burst. Never mind. I pay attention. Okay, so she's a single target now. That's actually nice. Oh yeah, if I fall here, I'm definitely using a command seal. I am not going through this all again. I am too close to the end to let a vampire, dragon, heroic idol, queen stop me. Yeah. And she's got invincibility for a turn. Yes. Sanzong is not looking too hot, unfortunately. We do have Jean and Mash. They're both potent enough in their own way. Of course, our defensive buffs are nice. Keep up this, actually. She can't one-shot Mash or Jean. And if we do this, we survive another round. And get a Jean Arts Brave chain without an attack to do a decent bit. Man, Jean has really proved herself as a freaking beast, by the way. She's just been proving herself left, right, and center. Last event, this event. Jean is just, you know, beast mode in it. Hey, Infinity! You're here! At long last, Infinity hath graced us with his presence. Granted, you came in at the very... Or rather, you're coming in at... you just woke up. I see. Wake up, you just did. Well, I do hope that you're enjoying your wake up. Saturday is a lazy day for you? That's right, it is Saturday for you. 9 o'clock in the morning right now, I do believe. But yeah, you came in just for the tail end of the stream because I've done all of the challenge stuff. And the challenge quest proper here is the last one I need to do. So yeah, we are almost done with everything but the shop from Halloween. Looks like your mom, she's old. She constantly warns and advises Gudaguda and tells them how to live their life. Yeah, actually, just sounds like a mom. Yeah, that you're saying it. Gaha has very mom-like advice. Hmm. 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 Fascinating. Simply fascinating. But another lore is ours. Awesome. So, that is all of the challenge quest stuff done. I do have some free quests that need doing, but that's for free time. And so far as the shop goes, I'm going for these because it's... Actually, I can get all of these because it's free QP for after the event is done. And free QP is always nice. And then just another... Ooh, that's a lot of gold. And we can get all of these foes. So, 6. Then 15, 2100 bronze left for me to farm. Thought I was done since it's 9 and all. Yeah, I am at the winding down point at this point, Infinity. I am at the winding down point, but you know, I'm glad that you actually slept because you avoid sleep far too much. And I am sorry to hear that, guys. Stultz. You have my condolences, even if it was a while ago. Losing a parental figure is something I don't even want to imagine. Because I don't like to think of how I will react if that day ever comes. But, yeah. Like I said, all the challenge stuff is done. Only the free quests remain for me to do in my own time. And farming to do, because, you know, farming needs to be done still, as I clearly showed. Planning to camp my stream. Infinity, please don't camp my stream, because I'm probably not going to be streaming again until Monday, to be honest. But, even if it was only for a while, thanks for coming by. And to everybody else, thank you all so much for coming by. It's been a pleasure chatting with you all while I streamed. I do hope that you enjoyed all this. If you did, leave me some feedback in whichever way you like. If you want to check out the whole VOD of this, there's either the archives on this, or this will probably be going up on YouTube within the next week or two, probably. And yeah, if you want to check out more, the YouTube name is the same as this name, Soulrack Dragon is what you want to check out. But, once more, thank you all so much for coming out. It has been a pleasure. Do I have the free spin? Let's see if we can't get an Angry Mango in these last few moments of the stream. Who knows? Maybe Angry Mango will bless us with his presence. Angry Mango did not bless us with his presence. So sad. But, once again, thanks for coming out. Have a fantastic day or evening, everybody. And good luck with your rolls. Or challenge quests, I suppose. But have a fantastic evening.